Okay, so Baphomet is dead. Not really. Um, Hand of the Inheritor, dead. Probably not. Uh, Nocticula confused, more than likely. Awesome dog video, thank you. Those are the dogs. The dogs are currently sleeping. Otherwise, we'd have dog cam up. If they were sitting in front of the dog cam, but they're not. They're actually in here with me, which is unusual. That's because Mrs. Gimpy's home still. And but anyway, normally we'd have dog cam up on the right hand side of the screen. If she's not here, they usually sleep in front of. They sleep in a particular place in the house, and we have a camera set up there to watch them. Of course, they're not doing that right now, but maybe later. I have to admit, all demon lords technically have 2 lives. You just killed one of his. Right. Yeah, it's a story. They didn't change anything. It's still the same storyline. This is going to be the storyline. Spoiler alert. We're going to find the Hand of the Inheritor later in Baphomet's Labyrinth. Probably fight him again because Alcat's going to be lazy here, I'm going to guess. And that's how it is. Hey, Valisar. Welcome back. No, this is not new DLC. It hasn't come out yet. Yeah. Well, you have to kill them in the Abyss. Twice. You have to kill them twice within a year. That's the way it works. They can actually die multiple times in their own realm, as long as it's not within 1 year. You took one of his lives and not Nocticula. Well. Oh, that's the difference. But in reality, it doesn't really matter. It's still the same. It's still the same storyline. It's not really any different. He still dies. It doesn't change the story at all. Because it's going to be the same stuff. You know it is. Oh, look, it's a shield. It might not matter. Ultimately, the difference right now is rather small. Yeah, again, I don't think it's going to matter at all, I'll tell you the truth. Because the Inheritor is still dead. But he dies the first time, too. The other times, too. Am I going to do the Salamander boss here, by the way? That's good. I know, that's what we're... Yes, I'm going to. We just have to go through the loop real quick and mythic levels. Stuff. So, look, it's a comma. That's useful here. So, the Undying Love of the Hopebringer. This is a tower shield, right? No, it's a heavy shield. Spike shield has a +5 enhancement bonus to attacks and damage made by it. Once per day, the wielder can choose to assign light or dark aura to the shield. Light aura, all enemies in 30-foot range are under fairy fire effect. All companions gain a +2 insight bonus to saving throws and skill checks. Whenever an enemy lands a critical hit against the wearer or companion, the enemy must pass a 14 saving throw. Look at the story. So much reading. Sad would be blinded or slowed as per slow spell. Additionally, any healing applied to the shield bearer will also heal all party members for 1d6 of the shield bearer's level. Yes. Dark aura. Attacks critical information. Whenever a companion lands a critical hit against the enemy must successful saving throw or be under sleeping effect for 1 to 3 rounds. Blah. If the wearer is a good alignment, the shield grants holy quality for all attacks with this shield. Additionally, for a standard action, the wearer can use Light Nova ability. It deals damage to the wearer. Light Nova ability. It deals damage to the wearer equal to 25% of her hit points and heals everyone by 40 hit points and deals 20 damage to all enemies. Why would you do damage to yourself? It's a great shield, but why would you do damage to yourself?
Thanks, but no thanks.
It's currently using the Charred Bulwark, so... yeah. Yeah, damage self, heal allies. Sounds legit.
I will help where I can.
Light Nova, Light Aura. I just gotta remember to use that. How long does it last? The light aura. This lands a critical hit. So how long does it last? Aura is forever? Yes, Sven will come back. So the Dark Aura does penalty to initiative. All companions gain bonus to attack opportunities, critical hit confirmation. Whenever a companion lands a critical hit against the enemy, that's a slow one. So what's the light version? So Fairy Fire, plus 2 bonus to saving throws and skill checks. Whenever it's critical hit against the wearer or companion. First for say be blinded and slowed per slow spell for 4 rounds. Any healing applied to the shield. Yes, we want that on. Done. And Makia, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Happy Wednesday. You can activate the Dark Aura fine, just fine too. It's not a lot. Oh, I know it's not, but I like the light effects better. So how do we know it's actually on, everybody? There's the light.
Oops. Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
It says permanent. Oh, but it does turn off though. So it's either one or the other, and then this is like one-time use, I'm sure. It might turn off on zoning, that's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, so that was the shield. Rings of Protection 3, don't need those. Beacon of Courage, medium armor. 2 increases by 1 for each enemy in melee range of the wearer, but no higher than 5. Man. Dreadful Onslaught, pick, thank you. Perilous Shade. Oh, this is what the Nocticula gave us. Lands a Killing Blow. They are affected by greater invisibility spell as it was cast by 15th level wizard. In addition, this glove grants plus 2 combat bonus to self-skill check. So it sounds like something that Aru should be wearing.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Sicken? I'd rather have the invisibility. That's more sneak attacks. So, that was the loot. Kind of for killing it. Oh, we're not done yet. Although there's nothing. Except for the trap. Get it, Veronica.
I am finished. It is done.
An unusually accurate map from Valerian, it depicts the topography of both Mendev and the world moon with detailed precision. This religious icon depicts the head of a goat. The goat has a blazing star on its forehead. That hurts. These adamantine shekels have been enchanted enchantments, block teleportation, and any other abilities that involve extraplanar movement. So that's the way out. Oh. So, kill those things, and then we're going to go kill something over there, but we're going to level up, or do our mythic levels first. Okay, so, and we probably should rest. Mythic Path. Mythic rank 7. So we get another holy, another air. Halo. So mythic ability. Enduring spells. For some reason, greater enduring spells isn't showing up here. Don't know why. But improved Halo. Ooh, now we get Astral Divas to summon. 5 seconds. Spell instance. So Holy Aura now emanates an aura similar to the effect of Holy Aura spell. Brilliant Divine Radiance surrounds the subject, protecting them from attacks. Resistance to spells cast by evil creatures and causing evil creatures to become blinded when they strike the subjects. This abjuration has 4 effects. First, each warded creature gains +4 deflection bonus to AC and resistance bonus on saves. Unlike protection from evil, this benefit applies against all attacks, not just against attacks by evil creatures. Second, each warded creature gains spell resistance 20, plus Angel's mythic rank against evil spells and spells cast by evil creatures, so that would be 27. Third, the abjuration protects against all mind-affecting spells and effects. Could use that for that fight. Finally, if an evil creature succeeds on a melee attack against a creature warded by a Holy Aura, the offending attacker is blinded. Fortitude save negates as blindness, but against Holy Aura save. Long. So, that's pretty good. Just saying, that's pretty good. It's a fight late, but it's still pretty good. So what do we get Gimpy next, though? He already has improved abundant cast. Oh, wait a minute. He has greater abundant cast. So he has all the casting stuff as far as that goes. So what should we get? Let's see. Favorite meta magic. You now use your mythic powers to fuel your meta magic abilities. Select one kind of meta magic. The spell level cost for its use decreases by 1. That doesn't really help. Does it help? I'm not sure. Possible domain. Greater I do, but for some reason it's not showing up here, as this mythic feat is actually the greater enduring. But for some reason it's not showing up. But it is there, because all his spells are 24 hours. All his buffs that he does are 24. So it's working, it's just for whatever reason isn't showing up. That's what it is. Mythical Beast? Oh, that's right, Mythical Beast. Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution equal to half of mythic rank +1. Its attacks now ignore damage reduction and count as ghost touch weapons. Espresso, evil coffee bear. Hey, Crush on the back. Yeah, I'm thinking Mythical Beast is probably the best one to do right now. Can be nice too, but I don't know which to make my most hand rating for you. Your angel spells are far better. Yeah, they are. That's why I'm not really concerned about the night stuff. We'll go Mythical Beast. Because this is going to be... half is what, 3? So 4. Count as ghost touch weapons too. So smack those ghosts around that we don't. Probably aren't going to see a whole lot of it. A lot more of them, but whatever. Oh, and then improved Halo. Blinding Light is active. An enemy that attacks the angel first time in a round must pass 42 saving throws. Well, that doesn't really. He doesn't get attacked very often. Flame of Life. It's active whenever an ally suffers damage that receives fast healing equal to the mythic rank for 1 round. So that's 7 points of healing for free. That's not a lot. Receive fast healing equal to Nagel's movement round for one. That's why is that only 1 round? Yeah, that's pretty shitty actually, because that's only 7 points of healing. That's not very good at all. Piercing rays. That is active. All enemies in 50 areas suffer a penalty to spell resistance equal to 1 plus half the rank. So, 4. As well as a penalty to all saving throws equal to half the penalty. Equal to half the penalty to spell resistance. So, 2? Are you sure it's good? Penalty to spell resistance equal to 1 plus half of your mythic rank, which is currently 3 because 7 is rounded down. 2 is good. It's only 10%. It's not that good. It's not very, very good. Considering how high their resistances are already. Ugh. Which is equal to 2 feats. I know, but still, it's not... Doesn't mean the feats are any good. That's the thing. That's not a lot. I mean, for basic trash mobs, sure. But for actual boss fights, it's pointless. Because their resistances are so high anyway. I mean, Veronica wasn't able to even touch Baphomet with her doing the energy stuff. She was able to hit him with it, but his spell resistance was so stupid high, she'd have to roll a 23 just to get past it. That's stupid. In this case, it would have, and if it was Gimpy doing it, he'd have to roll a 19 even to get past the spell resistance. We go down to 38. She had 19. She had a plus 19, right. She still had, I mean, that's still a really high roll. A 9 plus versus a 13. Where are you getting the 13 from? Where are you getting the 9 from? Spell resistance is 38. Roll a 19. She still have to roll a 19 to hit. It was 42, right? Reduces it to 38. Her thing was 19. So she still have to roll a 19 or better. I don't know where you're getting the 9 from, unless that was a typo. Again, it's not very, very good. It's useful, but it ain't very, very good. Effects to reduce enemy saves are very rare. I know it reduces saves and resistance. I understand that. It's just that it's not as good as they try to make it out to be, because it's not. You still have to roll really high against the bosses. Again, it's great for beating up trash mobs, but against the higher level stuff, it's not really that useful. Solar winds. Allies have to get bonus to fire, acid, and electricity resistance equal to 5 per rank, and a bonus to sonic and negative resistance equal to 3 per rank, as well as a bonus to force, holy, unholy, blah 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 resistance equal to 10. Well. That would be definitely more useful. But it stacks with the resistance spells, right? If it stacks with the resistance, it doesn't stack? Well, screw that then. Unfailing beacon. If it's stacked, it'd be great. But if it doesn't, screw it. Only your highest resistance value is taken into account. Well, that's stupid. Whenever Angelic Halo is active, the angel doesn't suffer any damage from the allies' spells have an area effect. If the angel is the main target of such a spell, it becomes empowered, as though using the Empower spell feat, and the DC of the saving throws against it is increased by 2. So basically this is Throw your area effect spell at the angel. Doesn't suffer any damage from ally spells that have an area effect. So throw the fireballs at the angel. It gets empowered, and they, yeah. That one is actually not bad. You can dump cleansing flames on your own head all day. And also, yes, it's good for angels to go melee. Exactly. I wonder if that applies to Firestorm. You would think so, right? We'll find out. Of these, this is the best one. These are... The blind isn't bad. It attacks the angel. Well, the angel has to be hit, though. The downside to that is Gimpy doesn't get attacked very often because he's riding a bear around. So this one doesn't... If he was on foot, sure, but not in this particular case. This one, blah, shit. This one, questionable. Solar Winds, if we didn't have resistance spells, it would be fine, but we do. Piercing Rays is vastly better than the blind. Fortitude saving throw DC equal to 10 plus half your character level plus your mythic rank plus your highest ability modifier. Half your character level, so that's up over 20 right there. Mythic rank, that'll get closer to 30. So it's going to be a DC 30 plus. It's atrocious? I don't think that's atrocious. 10 plus half your level. Level currently is what, 17, 15, whatever. So that's going to be what? We'll just go low end, say 7. So that's 17. Mythic rank is at 7, so that's 24. And then highest ability modifier, which is what, 8? 10 maybe? Is that Fortitude? Oh, it's a Fortitude save. Wow. Yeah, the Fortitude save kind of screwed. I wasn't paying attention to that part. It was just a straight up saving throw. But the Fortitude save sucks. Because Fortitude saves it way too high. They cheat when blind? Well, yeah. Because, yeah. We won't discuss this. Just trying to get me going down a path I don't want to go. I'm failing beacons. Okay, so Gimpy's done. That took way too long. Send, Blight sends. Well, yeah, I know there's all kinds of stuff out there, but... So she's got greater enduring, abundant casting, power attack mythic, she's got mythic beast already. More smites. That. Also use the bypass late game for a lot of stuff, but not everything can get through. I mean, it's got its uses. Again, it can, but that almost every one of those abilities that we just saw is basically they're good against trash mobs, but not against the higher end stuff. So that applies to pretty much everything. A lot of these abilities they gave us, they're pretty crappy unless it's against trash stuff. Yes, leading strike is good. I think we have 1 or 2 people with it, maybe. Wish it would tell you who had it. Oh, I don't. Oh, this is her. So that only affects 4 spells she doesn't use. So last stand. Strike, identification. So leading strike. The 1d6 per mythic rank. Yes, that's actually good. So we want more of those around here. Piercing Rays is very good because if you don't do anything to get over enemy resistances, you may as well never have offensive casters beside your mythic character. considering how difficult effects like those are. Get piercing rates is good. But if you're building a caster to do damage, aren't they going to have that stuff anyway? No. Why no? If you're doing a damage dealing caster, shouldn't you be picking up those feats? But they really shouldn't have any real trouble getting through that stuff. Like, Darren doesn't have trouble doing damage with fire at all. Especially the area effect stuff. He does damage with that stuff all day long. He doesn't need help with that. He overcomes spell resistances all day. Improved Mythic Claw. Okay, so stuff. So, epic damage, biomass reduction, or strong. There we go. Level 10, there's a minus 6 SR, minus 3 all save. That's a lot. Your definition of a lot is different than mine. Just want to point that out. Minus 3 to all saves is only 15%, basically. At best. The higher it goes, the higher the resistance stuff is, the actually lesser it becomes. But at best, it's a minus 15%. That's not a lot in my book. 25% is a lot. 15% is not. It's good, but it's not a lot. Like I said, so we have a different definition of a lot. Is from using your actual offensive CC casters. Actual using, but I'm using actually an offensive caster. Well, he's mostly an offensive caster. Mostly, sort of. It's not a real job, but he still does fine. See, and here's my experience. In my experiences with somebody who's really not a pure caster or a damage caster, and he's doing fine. Ascendant elements, so they don't mind saves as much. I know that's what Darren has. Ascendant element says, I don't care about your spell resistance. I mean, sometimes it does, but you still take, approved, whatever the spell resistant feat is to kill that. Okay, so this is, Sela. No, wait a minute. This is the Olberg. Senate has no interaction with spell resistance, but anyway. Well, it does it? Because it seems to get through on stuff that's supposed to be spell resistant, and it still goes through. So are you sure it has no interaction with spell resistance? Because it sure seems like it does. Elemental resistance, not spell resistant. I understand that, but Ascendant Elements doesn't seem to care about spell resistance so much. Because again, he hasn't really had any problems getting through stuff that's spell resistant. Oh, I know I can read it. It doesn't mean it's accurate, remember? You're making the assumption that it's actually accurate. Mythic charge. Your charge attack. Well, his charge attacks are. Is death from above considered a charge attack? Mythic spell. I don't know what I have in Darren yet. Been blocked by spell resistance plenty of times with Ascendant Element. I don't seem to experience it a whole lot. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm lucky in that case, but I don't seem to have an issue with it. Now watch, everything's going to get resistant because I said that. Like, jinx myself. Can charge, though. Let's see how it goes. Got anyone with inspirational leader? I think Sela has it.
No reason to pause.
Nobody has inspirational leader. Oops. If anybody would have it, it'd be those two. So no, nobody has it yet.
We should move.
Veronica, yeah, kineticists get screwed in the mythic stuff. She does the kineticists get screwed here in the mythic abilities. They really do. Yeah, I'm thinking about inspirational leader on her. 50 feet, that's pretty big, so got nothing else. I mean, hell, we got magic nullification on her. I totally forget about it. Ooh, that's what you get for a Rue. She got Enduring, Greater. Get her more spells that she will never use. She has more spells that she never uses. Instant enemy. Burning entanglement. Oh. That's vitals, maybe. The physical blast, would it work? I don't know if it does or not. I'm just looking at her spells to see if it's worth taking abundant casting. I don't think it is. Let's see, check her range stuff. Cleaning shot.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Every third hit.
Your next
the
break
ranged
is in 1
weapon,
hour.
It's the same enemy deals an additional 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks, so that's 3d6. Gain a bonus on your attack rolls with penalty to see the target receives from the side. The bigger they are, I wouldn't get back. We are going to start fighting bigger stuff. Yep. Huge and bigger stuff. So that would actually help. Torn between, I suppose, vulnerability, because she gets minimum of 4 attacks per round. So that's on the third hit, so it's an extra 3? Yeah, 3d6 right now. This is just a hit. better chance to hit stuff is better, but it's limited stuff. See, there's the side to that. It's limited stuff because not everything is huge. I know there's a lot more in Act 5, but not everything is. Oh, I know. I'm thinking. I know. I know. Penalty to AC the target receives for their size. What's the penalty for AC on size? What's the actual penalty? Does anybody know? -2 per size tier. So it's going to be -2 to -4. Maybe -6. Oh, wait a minute. That's a swing, isn't it? It's because they're already at -2, and then she's going to get a +2. So that's a 4-point switch. That's actually a 4-point switch. That's actually a 20% change. Yeah. Because they're already taking a penalty. So that's a pretty big swing around. Yeah, we'll go that way. Because it's not just -2, it's actually +2. It's actually +4 in reality. Okay. Done? Darren, last one. Okay, Darren. Darren has that. Nature, endurance spells, great endurance, and an element fire, abundant. Oh, he needs a last of the abundant stuff. Greater abundant casting, because you can never have enough of those. That's easy. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so I need to take a break. That took us an hour, by the way, to go through a little bit of loot and just do the mythic stuff, because there's too much talking. It's too much talking. And then everybody gets split. Right, that's a pretty big switch. So that's why I went that way. Next time we'll get the improved damage though, because that'll be a 46 damage, which is a pretty big boost for a third attack. Anyway, gonna get up, stretch some legs, get some water, see what Mr. Kimpy and the dogs are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. When we get back, we will go on to the last fight in this map, and then we'll move on to Act 5, I think. Okay, be back shortly. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the dog video.